on, kitty. Go on, kitty. Go on, kitty. Get out of here. There's a little deer that scampered down there. I saw him right up here originally, about 60 feet in front of me when I saw those glowing eyes. He scared the bejesus out of me. About 5:15. Should start getting bright here in just a second. I was trying to hit here 2 Mile Corner at 5:15, thinking that it would be bright enough to not use a headlamp at this point. It's still a little dark, so I'll take a little break right here. But while we're waiting, there are mountain lions in this area. Not many, but when the rangers tagged them to track where they were going, I think it was a collar, but they are in the Toro Weep Formation, which was exactly where I was when I saw 2 cats, the small cats. I was questioning whether they were ringtails, but definitely not, so I'm going to have to do some research when I get back up there and see what it was that I saw. Not mountain lions either. Black tip of the tail and too small, I think. But anyway, as far as the route goes, to get to Battleship, you start on the Bright Angel Trail, come down to the first rest house and shade area and water spigot you see, which is 1.5 miles. From there, the trail is going to take a sharp left and cut back across, and you're going to follow that, and then the trail will cut to the right just a little bit. Then it's going to take another sharp right to go down to the next switchback. That sharp right is the 2 Mile Corner, and I'll try to get some footage during the daytime to merge it in here for you guys to see. From here, from the research I've done, there are 2 trails you can take, either one that goes higher or one that goes lower. At any rate, choose your direction, and you're just heading straight over to the saddle below Battleship. And from there, we'll hopefully find our way. I think I'm going the right way. There's a cairn. I keep finding the trail and losing the trail. Finding the trail, losing the trail. Just gotta get over there. Made it to the saddle. Had a little snack break. And now I gotta figure out where the next section of trail is. Have to head up the east side right here, so we're headed that way. Here's a good view of the trail we take mules down. Today's group going down to Phantom ought to be leaving any minute now from the top. And I should note that it took me 1 hour and 20 minutes to make it from 2 Mile Corner, where the turnoff is, to the saddle. And I was going pretty slow, every 50, 100 feet or so, looking around, seeing if I could find a cairn, because it was real difficult to see if I was on a trail at all or where it was. But at this point, it's pretty obvious where the trail is. Smooth sailing. Looking south right now. If I'm correct, under this big rock right here is the turn to start heading up. Let's find out. I believe we're on the right path. Little cairn. Cairn. And very shortly after the previous cairn, I believe you turn right here to go up. Little cairn right there. Okay, once the trail got really close to the rock, looks like it cuts left here, and I think this in there is the start of it. Yep, here we go. If I can fit in there, the start of the climb. Got that done. I actually shimmied up the left side here. Or I guess as I was climbing, that's the right side. But you could squeeze in there, I guess, on the left if you wanted. Once you've made it up here to this cairn, do not go this way. That is apparently the wrong way. Instead, this is your next place to go to. Right up there. You're gonna take a right. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see if I fit. That very first rock was pretty difficult to get up. There's no small steps. This looks easier. This is a stretch that I've seen several people have on YouTube, where this lower part is difficult. What people have been doing is putting a left foot right there, I think a right foot or right hand up there, and once you get on top of this rock, it's much easier. Okay, that was not easy. And then up behind that tree and left up here, little hard, little cairn to tell you you made it. And now, you see it's pretty easy for a little stretch. Once you are here, do not go that way. You want to turn around and go to the right. I think we're close. I think we're awful close. Oh, that looks promising. Woohoo! Made it! Summit Cairn. Let's go check it out. There are actually two cairns at the top. There's the first one you see. But here is the second. Check this out. It's a bunch of rocks to be in the same shape as Battleship. Ta-da! I read that there's sometimes an American flag up top, but I guess not now. Let's sign that register. This one starts 2012. Some history. Let's see if I can read much of it. This butte was first called the Battleship, Iowa, by Emery Kolb in 1914. I did know that. Because of its resemblance to a vessel of the Spanish-American fleet, maybe? War? The name was later changed to simply Battleship in 1932. There is no first something summit of this popular intercanyon something, 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 something. Oh, that's too bad. The rest of it's washed out. Huh. Cool. I know her. Ranger Kate. Here's mine. I'm on the north end of Battleship right now, and who knew that this chimney stack was so undercut? That looks very precarious. Very precarious indeed. And here, you've got the trail out to Plateau Point. And then here is Indian Gardens in the trees. Right down there by those white buildings is where the mule riders have lunch. Oh, pretty good zoom. The bathroom's above them. And these trees, where'd they go? There we go. This is right before, oh, Jesus Corner. And then they go down into the metamorphic rock of the devil's backbone, the devil's corkscrew, and the devil's furnace. The riders right now, today, are on their way down to lunch. But check this out. This is what it looks like. I'll go up to the other side and show y'all too. Here is the rock formation that from below looks like Rocky the Squirrel at the helm of the ship. Is that the front? This looks so cool up here. And let's see if I can find them. There's a whole bunch of old names carved in this. Phil Prenson? I don't know. I'm going to look at them all real close because I had heard the Cole brothers had their signature up here, at least one of them, so let's see what we find. E.W. Razy. 9404, and I don't think that means 2004? 1917. Yeah, I gotta check all these out. I'll show you anything that are cool. Now this is not cool. Historic names from the long ago past are one thing, but we don't want current graffiti on these rocks. Naughty, naughty people. One of my biggest pet peeves, especially if it's carved. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Hey, West. Hey, you should be ashamed of yourself. Look at these cool little puddles that I'm sure catch rain for birds. I don't know if any mountain goats or anything get up this far, but also check this out. You know that there is a large bird here making all this bird crap. California condor? Quite possible. This must be a favorite birdie hangout spot. It's like the pool when it rains. Have a little pool here. This is looking northward to the west. There's Phantom Ranch down there in Bright Angel Fault. To the east. Mule riders are right around there right now. And here's south, looking back at the Bright Angel Trail switchbacks and the trailhead up there. That's the village right up there at the top. Okay, I gotta head back down. Wish me luck. On the way down. Must have taken a different route over here last time on the way up, because I don't remember walking over this. Poor little baby deer. Something had to have dinner though. So long, Battleship. It's been fun. Made it back to the saddle. I'm gonna find a shady spot, take a little break, and then I've got one more long stretch before I get back to the 2 mile corner. If you're planning on hiking in the Grand Canyon in the summertime, a lot of people think you want fabric that wicks moisture. No, you want to keep moisture on your body to keep you cooler. You want to hold on to that sweat. So you want a cotton shirt, long sleeve, to protect you from the sun. Now, I wore shorts. I would recommend pants next time. There are a lot of agave plants out here ready to poke you. And for your food, you want tons of water, electrolytes as well, salty snacks. I have Pringles, pickles, a couple other things in there. Take plenty of breaks, any of the shady spots that you find, and make your own shade. Bring a hiking umbrella. I believe that this is where I saw those cats this morning. Right here. It is just below the rim. Made it! Victorious!